Okay, so there's this new Netflix movie called The Thursday Murder Club that everyone's talking about. But here's the really weird thing. For a murder mystery, the mystery itself might be the least important part. So let's break down what's really going on here and what the secret to its success is.
But hey, real quick before we dive in, if you like these kinds of breakdowns, smashing that like button really helps us out. Thanks a bunch.
All right, let's just start with this absolutely wild quote. It's a pretty bold claim, right? But honestly, it's the key to understanding this entire movie. This is not just a mystery. It is something else entirely. You know how it is. You click play on a murder mystery. You expect to be leaning in, trying to piece all the clues together. But with the Thursday Murder Club, something fascinating happens. You kind of realize you don't really care who did it. So what's the deal with the actual mystery? Well, according to the analysis, the plot is best described as adequate. You've got victims you're just not that invested in, some side plots that kind of meander, and characters who are charming, for sure, but maybe a little one note. It's not bad, not at all. It's just clearly not the main event. Which, of course, brings us to the million-dollar question. If the mystery is just fine, then why is this movie such a hit? What is the secret sauce here? And the answer, my friends, is so brilliantly simple. It is the cast. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. This film is an absolute showcase of beloved British actors, which makes it the ultimate cozy comfort watch for anyone who loves UK talent. Leading the charge, the anchor of this entire operation is the absolute legend herself, Dame Helen Mirren. She just brings this immediate weight and prestige to everything. She's treated like cinematic royalty, and for very good reason. And then, you need that touch of suave, debonair charm. So, who do you get? A former James Bond, of course. Pierce Brosnan just strolls in and instantly raises the cool factor, bringing that iconic energy everyone knows and loves. And for all the sci-fi fans in the room, the movie scores massive points by casting one of the most beloved doctors of all time, David Tennant. One critic even called him my doctor, which just shows you the deep, personal connection fans have with him. And you absolutely cannot forget the incredible Sir Ben Kingsley. Now, the source material does note that his iconic casting as Gandhi is seen a bit more critically these days, calling it a role that's kinda aged like milk. But there is no denying he is a titan of the screen who adds so much weight to this cast. This incredible lineup basically turns watching the movie into what one writer called a game of pop culture bingo. You're just sitting there on your couch, pointing at the screen, trying to place everyone in one of three huge British franchises: Harry Potter, Doctor Who, or, and I am not making this up, Spice World. So what this does is it transforms the movie into more than just a film. It really becomes an experience. Think of it like a delightful, all-you-can-eat buffet of British acting talent, all gathered in one super cozy place. And the best part? The film is completely in on the joke with you. There's this great scene where Helen Mirren's character is told she looks like the Queen, which is just hilarious because, hello, she won an Oscar for playing Queen Elizabeth II. The movie knows its audience and is winking right at them. And that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity doesn't stop with the actors. Even the locations are iconic. The retirement home, for example? Yeah. That's the same huge mansion you've seen as Xavier's school in X-Men and as a backdrop in The Crown. It is comfort viewing on literally every single level. And the guy tying this whole package together is director Chris Columbus, famous for, you guessed it, the first two Harry Potter films. He brings that exact same earnest, straightforward, cozy style, which is just the perfect fit for a movie that's designed to feel like a warm hug. Okay, so here's where the analysis gets a little deeper and honestly pretty fascinating. It points out that for many fans, engaging with modern British pop culture has gotten, well, complicated. It even calls it a minefield of recent controversies. And this is where the Thursday Murder Club finds its true superpower. It offers a kind of safe space for Anglophiles. It's a place where you can just enjoy the charm, the witty banter, and all the familiar faces, completely free of any of that controversial baggage. It's just pure, uncomplicated enjoyment. So really, in the end, that's the perfect summary. It's not about the puzzle, it's all about the feeling. That comforting trip to a quaint English village with a group of actors you absolutely adore. And that leaves us with one last big, provocative thought. In this age of streaming and constant comfort viewing,
Has a killer cast officially become more important than a killer plot? What do you think?
Seriously, we want to know what you think. Let us know your take in the comments below. And hey, if this explainer helped you find your next movie night binge, be sure to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.